A wise prophet once said,
"Jiggly jiggly, I'm coming for the booty."
Amen. And speaking of coming, a new card, Rush of Dread, is coming in the next set. We can pay extra to have it do more stuff, but most importantly, for 5 mana, we can make our opponent lose half their life. This is a huge deal because we also have the card Bloodletter of Aclazotz, which says our opponent loses twice as much life. That means with Rush of Dread, our opponent will lose right on the spot. 2 card combos that win instantly are always a big deal, but now we must ask, what is the best home for this combo? Let's look through each format. Modern has a nutload of combo decks, but spending 4 and 5 mana to combo off just feels too slow. And then in Pioneer, the most played deck is Vampires, and since Bloodletter's a vampire, Soren can put it into play for free. But there's perhaps an even better home for the combo. In Standard, everyone who's not racist is already playing black. There are so many decks this combo can be played in. There's blue-black and green-black that have cards that can dig for the combo. White-black's getting a new board wipe, but today we'll be focusing on Rakdos. We're running with Beseech the Mirror, which has Bargain, meaning that if we sacrifice an artifact or token, we can dig through our deck and cast something that costs 4 or less. That means we can find Bloodletter, and even Rush of Dread. Although we still have to pay the extra free cost to have stuff to sacrifice, we have Preacher of the Schism, which can draw a card and make a token. Then there's Harvester, which makes a blood token, and it can all acquire itself to kill creatures. But then there's also the new card Legion Extruder. It deals 2 damage when it enters, but more importantly, we can pay 2 mana to sacrifice another artifact to make a 3/3 golem. And if our opponent tries to kill that golem, we can sacrifice it to make another golem. Quite a powerful card. We also have the new removal card Shoot the Sheriff, which can kill a creature that's not an outlaw. And there's Hand Disruption, and Gix draws cards. The deck seems quite powerful, but it's a really powerful metagame with tons and tons of disruption. So to see if the deck's actually good, we'll be playing 2 games against 4 top tier decks, and off we go. Opening hand's okay, we'll keep. Opponent plays Inspector, another Harvester. We'll play Harvester and pass. Opponent plays Demolition, nutting out 3 weenies. We draw removal. For now, we'll just play Preacher and pass. Opponent plays Case, dealing 4 damage to Preacher. Opponent swings. We'll block Inspector. Now their Case is solved, buffing all the creatures. Land for us. We might as well swing for 3. Play Preacher and pass. Oh boy, opponent plays Recruiter, buffing all their creatures for the turn and giving haste. We'll block 1 weenie. Now we're at 7. Rush of Dread, nice. We could just make them sack 2 creatures. Yeah, we'll do that. Make them sack. We'll then fist for 5, nutting out a vampire token. Opponent swings. We'll say, stay away from my stinky hole and block. And then they pass with a loser. Ooh, and Beseech. We'll sack the blood and play it. Finding Bloodletter. Swinging for 10. And realizing how pregnant they are, opponent concedes. And on to game 2. Opening hand's acceptable, we'll keep. Opponent plays Warden. Bloodletter will take it. Opponent swings for 1. Then they pass. Okay. We'll play Harvester and pass. Opponent plays Evangelist, making a bat when it enters or dies. Opponent taps the buff. Another Bloodletter. We'll play Preacher. And because it's better safe than pregnant, we'll sacrifice Harvester to take out the bat. Then we'll pass. Opponent plays Epicure, making a blood token. They nut out 3 weenies. Opponent convokes for Knight Errant to dig, finding Epicure and putting it in hand. Opponent taps the buff again. Back on our turn. It's tempting to play Bloodletter before we attack, but we have Pain lands, and we need our life totals to be equal for Preacher. Slower swing, drawing and nutting out a vampire token. We'll then play Bloodletter. Clench and we'll pass. Uh-oh, Case. Sending our Bloodletter diseases. They play another Epicure to ping us for 1. They buff Warden again, gaining Flying and Vigilance. Opponent swings on their Battlecry buffs. We'll chump to delay their hump. We survive it too, but now the Case is solved. And we did draw land. If only our Bloodletter was still alive, we would have lethal. We can make them sacrifice half their creatures, but we'd still be dead. So our opponent takes us 1. We'll call it a draw and move on to the next match. Opening hand has a decent curve and a keep. Opponent plays Krelv. In Harvester for us, that's good. We'll play Harvester and pass. Opponent plays with Lord. Gix, not bad. We'll play Preacher. We'll hit them for 3, and we'll pass. Oh, they exile Preacher. And they get him for 4. Back on our turn land. While our opponent taps out, we'll sack Harvester to take out the Lord, and sack our Blood of Beseech, digging for Bloodletter, and sack our opponent. Skrull makes their Sentry unlockable, and then plays this big hoe that proliferates. Extruder not bad. We'll play Gix. Hit our opponent for 4 and we'll draw a card. Another Extruder, okay. We'll remove the big hoe, and we'll pass. Opponent plays a Lord and passes. Land for us. And now we have a dilemma. If we can hit them with Bloodletter, we can use the Extruder to deal lethal this turn, but they could have bounce or counter, or a Ganjo to deal damage to an attacker. So I suppose we'll have to test it. This for 4. Oh, and they do have a Ganjo. So Bloodletter goes bye-bye. We'll play Extruder and take out Skrull, and then Extruder number 2 to take out the Lord. Opponent passes out of embarrassment, but they could make a Might. Oh, removal. We'll wait for them to tap out. Wonderful. Take out the Sentry. Getting back Preacher. Opponent plays a weenie and passes. We'll sacrifice Extruder to make a Golem. Oh, they bounce the Golem. And land for us. We'll swing and draw, or land. Opponent attempts 1, and Gix tells us removal. We might as well remove the Might. Oh, another Lord. And back on our turn, more land. We'll animate our mainland, and swing out to draw. We draw Dread and Beseech. That'd be kind of good here. We can bargain Extruder to play it. Beseech for us. Oh, never mind the counter. And with an empty hand, our opponent concedes. Clicking up who it is. Opening hand's a bit slow, but we'll try it. We draw Preacher. Opponent plays a Lord. And land for us, nice. We'll remove the Lord of Extruder. Opponent plays a big hoe. Oh, and second Beseech for us. We'll just play our Preacher and pass. Opponent funnels us for 4. And they pass. Land will take it. Oh, and then bounce. okay. We'll replay it. Never mind, they counter. Which means we must pass. They hit us for 4 again, and then they pass. More land for us, nice. We'll play Bloodletter, and if we can just survive until next turn, we'll have the combo. Opponent makes Might. Opponent plays the Lord. Wow, they swung with both. Well, they want us to block here. That probably means they have a Gonzo, so we'll say no locks. Opponent passes. We're up against the wall here, so we'll have to go for the combo. But if they have any disruption at all, then we're just clapped. Play Rush is Red. No, suit. They phase out Bloodletter. So much for double life loss. So opponent has lethal. So close. So good for our opponent. You know, for the next match. Opening hand is balls, we'll maul. Still very much balls, but we'll keep. And look what we draw. Fabulous. We'll fondle their hand with Bat. And luckily their hand sucks balls. We'll take their mana ramp. Opponent plays a land and passes. Oh, fabulous. Bat number 2. We'll first swing. And play our Bat. And our opponent drew another ramper. We'll take that one as well. Opponent plays another land and passes. And we can just draw one more land. Then we'll be looking thick like a brick. Play Bloodletter. Make them lose 4. Then we'll pass. Opponent plays Archangel. Dealing no damage. But it is a 3/4 flying and lifelink. And now if we can just throw a land here, then we'll get all the hose. Come on, Daddy needs land. Oh shit. Okay, that's fine. We'll play Harvester. Sack our blood. To draw and we find Beseech. So we'll have to pass. Opponent plays a second Archangel. And they pass. Please a land. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The question is, do we play a second Bloodletter? Or we could Beseech without bargaining and just find a land? But then if they remove Bloodletter, we're totally clapped. This feels extremely derp-de-der. We'll Beseech for a land. And then play the land. We'll pass and start praying. Opponent plays a third Archangel. But they only have enough mana to deal 2. So they can only take out a Bat. Opponent passes. And now with 5 lands. Rush of Dread. And victory is ours. What a sad game, but a win's a win. And now it's on to game 2. Opening hand, ew. Being on the draw against a main without a sideboard is pretty tough, because removal doesn't do much, so we'll have to mull. And this is a little bit better, we have Bat. It's a long shot, but we'll try it. Ooh, nice Duress. Daddy was planning on playing a tap land this turn, so we can play Bat on turn 2. But passing on Duress here seems too risky. So Duress it is. Oh boy, they have ramp, board wipe, and up the Bingcock to draw. We'll grab the Bingcock and pass back. Back on our turn, we draw land, so we'll play Bat. Oh, we drew Leyline Binding, so they could just remove our Bat and get their card back. But that board wipe's a huge problem. I suppose we'll have to grab Binding. Oh, opponent ramps, but they can't attack or block until they have 7 lands. But Beseech the Mirror for us. We'll play Extruder, shocking them for 2. Swing with that, and then pass back. Opponent ramps some more. Rush is Red for us, that could be good. We just gotta land Bloodletter. Swing with that. Oh, they exile Bat with Leyline Binding. Putting another Binding back in hand. We might as well play another Extruder, and we'll pass. Well, opponent plays their 7th land, so their creatures can attack now. And with that other Binding in hand, we'll need a miracle here. That ain't it. We could make a 3/3, but with all the good stuff in hand, they definitely have us pinned. We very much need a sideboard here, especially with Beseech to dig for stuff. And now it's on the next match. Opening hand seems okay, we'll keep. Opponent plays a flyer, makes a map, and Bloodletter for us, okay. We'll take out their flyer with Extruder. Opponent plays Lazav, Wearer of Feces, and we draw Bat. The question is, do we play removal to send Lazav diseases, or Bat to set up with Bloodletter? It really depends if we can top deck 2 lands here, but I suppose Bat is smarter. So play Bat, and no disruption in their hand. They have Gix for card draw, and another Siren and Bat God. We'll grab Gix, then we'll pass back and clench for Lazav. They swing and make a clue, and they top deck creature. That's pretty good. Harvester for us. Why couldn't it have been a land? This feels bad, but we'll play Harvester to make a blood. We'll crack the blood, discard and draw. Come on, land for Daddy. No, shoot. Fine, we'll hit them with that. And we'll pass. Opponent cracks a map. Opponent swings and draws. Harden plays Bat. Dealing Bloodletter and playing Siren. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's not looking great, so for the sake of time, we'll concede. Dang, 4 cards away? That's just an act of God. We gotta try again. So it's on game 2. Opening hand's acceptable, we'll keep. Opponent with Siren. And Extruder for us, we'll take it. But unlike in game 1, we'll hold up our removal just in case and pass. Opponent fondles our hand with Bat. We'll take out the Bat. Siren claps us for 1. And back on our turn to land, we'll play Preacher and pass. Opponent cracks the map. And hits our hand again with Bat number 2. So no Extruder for us. We draw Bat. What did I say? We draw Bloodletter. We'll swing and make a Vampire. Fisting our opponent for 4. And what? Opponent just passes? Okay. And now we're in a strange spot. We will play a second Bloodletter and quadruple life loss. Both our opponents don't have lands. They clearly have something. So we're half that better here. Especially if we're drawing a Preacher. We'll play that. A Flash and Fairy Mastermind. That draws a card when we draw a card. Really good against Preacher. And we have Preacher and Big Bat in hand. We'll take the Big Bat. We'll swing and let our opponent draw as well. Oh my gosh, of course they top deck removal. So we lose our big creatures. We'll have to pass. Our opponent plays Preacher and passes. We also draw Preacher. We'll play ours and pass. Opponent swings. I suppose that's alright. Yikes, I have a second one. Come on, something good for Daddy. Okay, play Bloodletter. Swing and draw. Finding Duress. Opponent trades. We'll play Harvester. And they remove our Bat to get back their Bat. Opponent swings. We'll take it like the sloppy hose we are. And there's a Bat. You land. Okay, we'll sack Harvester to take out their little Bat. We'll then dump her blood to dump the rest. And And please, a good card for Daddy. Shoot the Sheriff, not bad. But certainly not the combo card we need. Deals Derp-D-Dur, but will deal 4 to our opponent, so that creature doesn't draw them cards. We'll send it back. Oh my goodness, they play Gix to draw them cards. They swing out. We'll have to stop the card draw and send Gix to Jesus. We'll block 2 creatures. We have 1 chance here. We need either Rush of Dead or Beseech the Mirror. I want something good for Daddy. Oh my gosh. Look, it must have been right on top. Oh, look, it's so close. Oh, look, it's up. Okay. It was basically right on top. We have so many chances to draw the combo. Very unfortunate, but sometimes it happens. So there we have it. The combo is far from unbeatable. It's just such a tough metagame. There's so much destruction to remove stuff, and the power level of standard is so high that every turn it feels like there's just so much pressure from the opponent. But then again, anytime there's a 2-card combo that wins you the game no matter how far behind you are, no matter how powerful the metagame, that can be a real threat. So we'll have to wait and see if the combo takes off. Let me know a big wish and get the combo in the deck, and until next time, stay to me thick.
Jiggly jiggly, I'm coming for a booty.